Hearing, we were just we're getting all the news that is coming in from Bangladesh, Abhishek, for our viewers. Now, the news that is coming in right now is that Indian Railways has cancelled all train services that are moving towards Bengal right now. That is the latest that we are seeing right now. And what is very, very important, very important is that Sheikh Hasina is going to be landing in Delhi very soon. Now, if she's going to be making an exit from the airport, is to be seen, because we are getting from the sources that we are hearing that she may make her way to London from there. She will not be exiting the airport, is what we are hearing. She will be making her way to London. So very, very clearly, Sheikh Hasina is not seeking political asylum in India. She's made her way through to Delhi, but she will be leaving for London, is what we are hearing, right?
Indeed, and the information that we have right now is that she is en route from Agartala and she is due to land potentially in the national capital in New Delhi. And from there on, she could also now head on to London, is what reports are suggesting. So we do not know where the final destination of Sheikh Hasina would be. All the way back in 1975, when initially she was on a foreign trip when her father, Mujibur Rahman, had been assassinated, Hasina had spent time in the United States in exile. Later, subsequently, she was also in India. And now, after almost 50 years, history is sort of repeating, if not rhyming itself. And now Sheikh Hasina once again on the verge of exile as a former prime minister now, who has been the prime minister of Bangladesh for the longest ever any prime minister has ever been, about 20 years. And now all eyes will be on the aircraft that is carrying Sheikh Hasina. It was a military helicopter, is what we are told, in which she initially escaped Bangladesh. So obviously the mileage and the destination to which, the circumference to which she can escape at the moment is limited, which is why India was the first destination to come to, and national capital of Delhi would be a global destination. Wherever she wants to go to the rest of the world would have great connectivity from the national capital. But what we have so far is that the Indian mission in Dhaka did facilitate Sheikh Hasina into getting out of Bangladesh in these critical hours before Gana Bhavan was stormed by the protesters. We saw how visuals of protesters going in and desecrating the Prime Minister's house in the manner in which they went inside Sucharita.
And those visuals that we are still playing, those visuals, we are as and when we are getting visuals, we're getting more visuals from Bangladesh, we are putting them on air. The protesters who stormed into the PM house, you can clearly see them on those visuals. Now that is precisely what we are being told, that the 45-minute, the kind of ultimatum that was given to the Prime Minister was very clearly because of the storming of these protesters. They were right there at the gate, and now you can see them and see that in the visuals. They were right there, and those aerial shots that we're showing very clearly show how those protesters had reached the PM residence gate, and that is precisely why that ultimatum to Sheikh Hasina. She's left. She's going to be reaching India any moment. That is something we are keeping an eye on. But where is she going to be heading next is what we are talking about. She most probably is leaving for England. She will be going to London, is what we are hearing, and there's more coming in.
Absolutely, and right now what sources are telling us that indeed what our hypothesis was, that potentially she is moving to London, could be true, and like New Delhi would not be the latest destination where she will seek exile. Obviously it will be very much close to back home. However, the threat concerns would also be largely on Sheikh Hasina, who is believed to be with her sister and her daughter as well. So it is a critical situation for the Sheikh Hasina and her family together, and potentially London is the destination to which she will be heading to, is what sources are telling us. But right now, as you can see, viewers, on your screen, visuals from the residence of Sheikh Hasina, the official residence of the Prime Minister in Dhaka, where protesters have stormed and the violent protest has taken a route of almost an insurrection in Dhaka, in the manner in which we are seeing the visuals, viewers. And from now, the national capital of Delhi is where eyes will be focused on the next moves of Sheikh Hasina, on where she is headed at. What exactly is going to transpire in the subsequent hours is something to be seen. But Dhaka right now has fallen in terms of the government of Sheikh Hasina, and an interim government formation is what we are seeing on the horizon. Abhishek.